From street tapes to Billboard runs, Dolph stayed independent and impactful. This is Every Young Dolph Project Explained. Subscribe now. Fake Famous breaks down discographies every Saturday. The Grind Phase, Paper Route Campaign 2008. 1. Intro, Paper Route Story. Dolph opens like the big cousin who pulled you to the side at a cookout. No cap, just game. He lays out the mission: stay down, stack, and build something with your name on it. Takeaway: announce your standard before you announce your single. 2. Paper Route Campaign title track. Thesis statement: he's not chasing a deal, he's building a route. Every bar is logistics: product, process, profit. Takeaway: don't wait for infrastructure, become the infrastructure. 3. Real talk: hood memoir energy. He's not selling you a fantasy, he's documenting. Little flashes of vulnerability peek through the bravado. Takeaway: authenticity is marketing you can't copy. 4. Sit still, irony in the title because nothing about Dolph is still. He raps like motion is medicine. The cure for being broke is staying busy. Takeaway: movement beats mood. Work first, feelings later. 5. Millionaire shit. The first real glimpse of motivational flex. It's not just cash talk, it's goal setting over 808s. Takeaway: speak the life out loud and then go price it. 6. How you feel check-in record. He's watching the room. Friends, ops, middlemen. Dolph's calm, but calculating. Takeaway: read the temperature before you pour your energy. 7. Boss nigga early executive mindset. Payroll, plays, percentages. This is where the independent DNA shows up loud. Takeaway: don't just be talent, own the stage. 8. Still pumpin' consistency. Bar after consistency bar. He makes repetition sound glamorous because repetition made him rich. Takeaway: get boring about your grind and exciting about your results. 9. Hotter than a crack pot. Memphis humor meets menace. He jokes while he jabs, and the beat sounds like it learned to fight. Takeaway: if you're undeniable, even your punchlines land like invoices. 10. No Panties Club detour without leaving the mission. He's still slipping ownership talk between the fun. Takeaway: diversify the vibe, not the vision. 11. You ain't straight boundary setting. Dolph draws a line between loyalty and liabilities. Takeaway: trim your circle, grow your life. 12. Street Talk Neighborhood News Report. Codes, etiquette, and consequences. Delivered calmly, like a weather forecast. Takeaway: master the rules before you try to change them. 13. Count this money. Therapeutic counting. He makes discipline sound addictive. Not the cash, the habit. Takeaway: routine creates receipts. 14. My real life. No costume rap. He's telling you this isn't a character, it's a calendar. Takeaway: when real life is content, you never run out. 15. Smoke talk. Pace change. Reflection through haze. Where he's been, where he's going, who can and can't come. Takeaway: think while you climb so you don't fall stylishly. 16. Smokin' habit. He flips a vice into a metaphor for consistency. Daily, steady, automatic. Takeaway: make winning your habit, not your highlight. 17. Holla at me. Open door policy for money moves only. Friendly, but the velvet rope is up. Takeaway: accessibility without availability is how you keep your peace. 18. Gangsta music tradition record. Salute to the lineage. Memphis, the South, the grind. Takeaway: honor the floor you stand on. 19. Sit still, radio, polished reprise. Same mission, cleaner suit. Early sign he can package the product without diluting the purpose. Takeaway: sharpen the blade, don't change the metal. Welcome to Dolph World, 2010. 1. Intro. He kicks the door like, welcome to the documentary. Bigger voice, tighter pockets, same truth. Takeaway: reintroduce yourself every time you level up. 2. I'm gone escape velocity. He's leaving old habits, old blocks, old ceilings. The hook feels like tires skirting out your past. Takeaway: momentum is a decision before it's an outcome. 3. Flavor sauce talk with structure. He explains the blend, hustle, patience, presentation, not just the drip. Takeaway: style is strategy that smells good. 4. Heavy and Day Street's local legend mode. He's rich in reputation before money catches up. Takeaway: build equity in your name first. 5. You are what you eat. Metaphor record. What you consume, music, media, mentors, shows up in your output. Takeaway: Diet isn't just food, it's inputs. 6. Homeboys, feet, tidy boy, and 8-ball. Southern Fellowship. Veteran cosigns meet new boss energy. Dolph hangs comfortably. No fanboy, just family. Takeaway: stand next to giants, don't kneel. 7. Get to it alarm clock music. He's allergic to idle time. Hook is basically a calendar invite. Takeaway: your goals are waiting in the do column. 8. I'm blessed. Feet, tidy boy. Gratitude without softness. He counts blessings the way he counts bands. Out loud on beat. Takeaway: thankfulness is fuel that doesn't burn out. 9. I need my medicine self-care through the lens of a grinder. Whether it's a drive, a vice, or a vacation, he's honest about needing release. Takeaway: rest is part of the hustle, not a reward for it. 10. Welcome to Dolph World theme song energy. He declares the brand rules: independence, integrity, investment. Takeaway: put your mission statement in your music. 11. Photo shoots and interviews. Feat Tim Gates. Industry satire. He's amused by the attention, but keeps the distance. Takeaway: visibility validation. 12. Castalia neighborhood postcard. Pride, pain, politics of the block, all in a slow burn. Takeaway: know where you're from, so you don't get lost where you're going. 13. Celebration earned joy. Not outside just because, but outside because we survived. Takeaway: celebrate progress, not perfection. 14. Shout out roll call for the real ones. He gives credit without losing focus. Takeaway: gratitude keeps the team tight. 15. Dope boys, feet, Munimak and Murda. Anthropology of the hustle. He documents more than he glorifies, dropping caution signs in between flexes. Takeaway: understand the cost behind the culture. 16. Rubber band money, tactile flex. You can hear the band snapping. He loves the feel of work turning into wealth. Takeaway: make your wins tangible. Stack, track, and see it. 17. Out to park. He calls his shot and clears the fence. It's swagger with statistics. He's been putting up numbers. Takeaway: confidence comes from reps, not tweets. 18. Worth to wait patience anthem. He endorses the long route because shortcuts come with receipts later. Takeaway: slow money ages better. 19. No panties. Another club moment that still sneak teaches. The lesson hides in the hook. Access follows assets. Takeaway: when you handle business, the lifestyle handles itself. 20. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Introspection over intimidation. He looks himself in the eye and tunes the flaws like an engine. Takeaway: accountability is the most grown thing you can do. High-class street music. 2. Hustler's Paradise, 2011. 1. Intro short, cocky throat clear. Dolph turns the mic on like a light switch and tells you the mission. Make the hustle look gorgeous and the discipline look easy. Takeaway: confidence is a head start. 2. Hustler's Paradise title track. Blueprint. He defines paradise as freedom funded by consistency. The beat is patient. Dolph isn't rushing success because he knows it's already on the calendar. Takeaway: a routine is a passport. 3. Smackdown 808 stomping through a corner store. He's pinning old habits to the mat and calling game like a ref. Takeaway: dominate your bracket before you worry about the league. 4. I do this matter-of-fact flex, not I can, I do. The tone is employee to employer. I clocked in, numbers up, next question. Takeaway: results make small talk unnecessary. 5. Distribution center, feet, Don Trip, logistics wrap. He maps the pipeline like a MBA who still keeps a shoebox ledger. Don Trip adds grit, Dolph keeps order. Takeaway: know your supply chain, even if your product is you. Source for tracks. 1 to 5, Apple, Spotify, Discogs listings. 6. I need my medicine self-care through motion. Whether it's a vice or a victory lap, he's honest about needing pressure valves so the engine doesn't blow. Takeaway: rest is maintenance, not a vacation. 7. I'm wit. It green light energy. Dolph is allergic to hesitation, and it sounds contagious. Takeaway: decide fast, refine on the move. 8. First Lady quiet loyalty record tucked inside a trap tape. He protects home base without losing edge. Takeaway: stability is a flex, too. 9. Real language. No translator needed. He speaks money, movement, and Memphis fluently. Everybody else can keep up or keep out. Takeaway, speak your niche till the world learns your dialect. 10. Rockin', feat. Tim Gates. Melodic pocket, stick talk lyrics. Tim Gates glues the hook while Dolph glides. Takeaway, if the hook works, the brand scales. 11. Rock bottom, darkest beat on the tape. He's cataloging near misses and dumb decisions like warning labels. Takeaway, document your L's so somebody else doesn't repeat them. 12. Dope boy, fresh nostalgia plus new money. He dresses the grind up, but the principles underneath never change. Takeaway, update the wardrobe, keep the culture. 13. Language remix. Feat. Same thesis, bigger room. Dolph tests his record's legs and it still runs laps. Takeaway, if the core is strong, versions win. 14. Trap Olympics. He turns the game into events, relay, hurdles, long haul, and he medals in all of it. Takeaway, scoreboards love people who love practice. 15. Turn to the max victory lap warm-up. He's not celebrating after the win. He's celebrating momentum as the win. Takeaway, energy is compounding interest. 16. Chances calculated risk anthem. Dolph gambles like a CFO, odds, outs, and exit plans. Takeaway, risk is a skill when you study it. 17. Long money. He hates short cycles. He wants annuities, catalogs, rentals, anything that pays while he sleeps. Takeaway, build cash flow you don't have to babysit. 18. I apologize. A rare my bad with grown man ownership. He doesn't beg, he adjusts. Takeaway, accountability keeps doors open that ego slams. 19. Playa's night out. Cool down track, bottle service meets bullet points. He networks without forcing it. Takeaway, rooms remember relaxed winners. 20. Outro. He unplugs the mic like he's locking the store. Tomorrow, same time. Takeaway. Consistency is the real clout. Full track list confirmations across Apple, Spotify, Discogs, Rockle. High class street music. 3. Trappin' Out a Mansion, 2013. 1. Insane opens like a mission brief. He's calm, crazy, the type that budgets before a buyout. Takeaway. Be unpredictable in strategy, predictable in standards. 2. Money callin'. He treats money like a persistent friend who never forgets your number. If you're available, it stays available. Takeaway. Put yourself where opportunity knows to look. 3. Any, mini, mini, mo. Pick a bag, any bag. Dolph flexes optionality. Multiple revenue lanes, one driver. Takeaway. Diversify channels, not identity. 4. Loves Me Not. Feat. Don Trip and Starlito. Southside Melancholy. 2 guest surgeons slice through trust issues while Dolph stitches with deadpan wisdom. Takeaway, protect your heart with policies, not paranoia. 5. Get This Money. Feat. 2 Chains. Hook built for parking lot chance. 2 Chains lobs charisma. Dolph punches in bullet points. Takeaway, pair charm with cadence and you've got scale. 6. Interlude breather, not filler. He resets tempo like a DJ lining up the next slap. Takeaway, pause on purpose. 7. I survived. Title says it. Near misses become affirmations. Trauma becomes training. Takeaway, don't just live through it. Learn through it. 8. 2 counting record with subtext. He's tracking margins, not just minutes. Takeaway, metrics make monsters. 9. On my line. Phone stays hot, but boundaries stay hotter. He answers for business, not boredom. Takeaway, guard your availability like inventory. 10. Grew up, local scrapbook, blocks, elders, and rules you don't find on Genius. Takeaway, remember your soil. It feeds your seasons. 11. What I Came For. Focus anthem. No side quests, no scenic routes. Takeaway, say no loudly. Say yes precisely. 12. Kill It execution track. He puts potential on a t-shirt and retires it. Takeaway, start finishing. 13. No sleep grimy, wired, relentless, but he still sounds scheduled. Takeaway, hustle hard and hustle organized. 14. The game is to be sold. He respects price tags. On time, on talent, on trust. Takeaway, don't discount what you had to survive to learn. 15. Trapping Out a Mansion Metaphor Masterclass. Different address, same ethics. You can change ceilings without changing self. Takeaway, upgrade the setting, keep the standards. 16. LeBron GOAT talk without debate shows. He studies excellence and copies the homework. Takeaway: model masters don't mimic mediocrity. 17. Sacrifices: quietest record hits the hardest. He names the costs and pays them cash. Takeaway: payment up front, payoff down the road. 18. Outro: lights off, alarm on. He's protecting the mansion and the mindset. Takeaway: secure your systems. Success attracts visitors. High class street music. 4. American Gangster, 2014. 1. Intro: calm but dangerous. Dolph walks in like a CEO at a board meeting that might turn into a shootout. Takeaway: start with composure. You'll rattle more cages by staying calm than by yelling. 2. Preach the life philosophy record. Pure game, no filler. Get money, mind your business, stay out the way. Takeaway: simplicity scales. The fewer rules you live by, the easier they are to follow. 3. What I Gotta Do. He's willing to cross deserts for the bag, but he's not compromising the brand. Takeaway: hustle hard, but never hustle backward. 4. American Gangster title track. He reclaims the term to mean independence, ownership, and calculated power moves. Takeaway: redefine the labels they try to put on you. 5. Money Baby remix. Luxury talk with a smile. He makes wealth sound approachable if you put in the work. Takeaway: normalize success in your own circle. 6. No sleep non-stop grind energy. The kind of record you put on when you're tired but not finished. Takeaway: outlast the problem and you'll outlast the competition. 7. What's Poppin' Quick Hitter Flex Track. The kind of song that makes your neck hurt from the beat. Takeaway: some moves don't need an essay, just results. 8. Not no more cutting ties. No longer entertaining bad deals, bad friends, or bad energy. Takeaway: upgrade your standards as you upgrade your situation. 9. Old ways. Reflection on the habits that don't fit in the new lifestyle. Takeaway: growth means leaving certain versions of yourself behind. 10. Outro closes like he opened. Controlled, measured, forward-looking. Takeaway: don't end with noise, end with clarity. Blue Magic, 2013. 1. Intro: pure. Uncut Dolph sets the scene like he's pulling back a tarp on the product. Takeaway: purity in the work means you can sell it without spin. 2. Street Symphony Trap Life with Orchestration. Gritty bars over something that feels almost classy. Takeaway: you can elevate the environment without losing your roots. 3. Cash Rules. Memphis spin on the Wu-Tang gospel. Money isn't everything, but it decides a lot. Takeaway: respect the currency, but master the game behind it. 4. Go Get It Motivational at 120 BPM. Dolph makes urgency sound like a party. Takeaway: energy sells ideas faster than logic. 5. Put ya money where ya mouth is accountability anthem. Don't talk numbers you can't verify. Takeaway: proof, promises. 6. Plugged in relationships is currency. He breaks down how who you know can save you time and risk. Takeaway: network isn't just LinkedIn, it's leverage. 7. Grind all night self-explanatory. No chorus gimmicks, just work ethic in audio form. Takeaway: endurance separates dabblers from dominators. 8. Flexin' celebratory but strategic. He's showing the reward to validate the hustle. Takeaway: show wins to inspire, not to stunt. 9. Outro short farewell that feels like a handshake. Takeaway: always leave the door open for a return. At South Memphis Kingpin, 2014. 1. Kingpin intro. He's not asking for the title, he's claiming it. The tone is pure arrival energy. Takeaway: announce your reign before the coronation. 2. Preach, full version. The upgraded version that would become one of Dolph's biggest records, a manifesto in 3 minutes. Takeaway: make your message repeatable, that's how it spreads. 3. Forever loyalty track for Paper Route Empire and the people who stayed solid. Takeaway: protect your core. 4. Talkin' shit playful aggression. He's poking at rivals, but with that Dolph smirk. Takeaway: sometimes confidence is the only weapon you need. 5. South Memphis neighborhood pride with warning labels. He's telling you where he's from, but also telling you to be careful visiting. Takeaway: home is a badge and a battlefield. 6. Boss moves, operational talk, investments, plays, delegating. Takeaway: level up from doing everything to controlling everything. 7. By myself celebrates self-reliance. Even in a crowd, Dolph moves like a one-man army. Takeaway: partnerships are optional, self-belief is mandatory. 8. Get paid. The paper route mission boiled down to 2 words: anthem status. Takeaway: keep your goal visible and simple. 9. Outro leaves you with the same confidence he started with, plus proof. Takeaway: begin and end with the same energy so they remember it. King of Memphis, 2016. 1. Facts. No warm up, straight into chest out truth telling. Dolph's basically filing his resume as evidence. Takeaway: your wins speak louder when you stop over explaining. 2. FK at air. Shrug energy. He's unbothered by industry politics, neighborhood politics. He's just moving forward. Takeaway: don't argue with noise, walk past it. 3. Both ways. Dolph can do it all. Street plays, industry plays, and make sure you know it. Takeaway: versatility is a recession-proof skill. 4. It's going down warning shot over a trunk-rattling beat. Dolph makes the threat sound like a dinner invite. Takeaway: speak calmly but carry big energy. 5. Let me see it club anthem. Fun on the surface, but still product placement for the paper route lifestyle. Takeaway: brand even when you party. 6. Real life. The title says it. You get the uncut version of Dolph's grind, no sugar added. Takeaway: authenticity is the cheapest marketing with the highest ROI. 7. USA Dolph's vision of America. Money, hustle, and keeping your head up through the mess. Takeaway: define the world on your own terms. 8. Get paid self-explanatory anthem. Dolph's mission statement. Takeaway: keep the goal simple and repeat it often. 9. All about money, loyalty, and self-respect. That's the all Dolph's about. Takeaway: focus is the real flex. 10. Let me see it. Remix. A second lap for the club record, but with more shine. Takeaway: if the formula works, pour it up again. 11. Outro. Not a fade out. More like closing the office door with a smirk. Takeaway: end with intention, not accident. Bulletproof, 2017. Every track title forms a sentence aimed at the shooters, a masterclass in petty branding. 1. 100 shots. He survived, and he's documenting it with glee. Takeaway: turn every attempt to break you into promo. 2. In Charlotte direct address. He's pulling no punches about where it went down. Takeaway: own the narrative before someone else spins it. 3. But I'm bulletproof confidence becomes armor. Dolph's survival becomes part of the legend. Takeaway: what you survive becomes part of your marketing. 4. So fuck. And no time for vendettas. Just moving past anyone in the way. Takeaway: energy spent on enemies is profit you'll never see. 5. I pray for my enemies. More mature flex. Wishing them well while still winning. Takeaway: growth is when you're too busy for revenge. 6. I'm so real. Reinforces the authenticity theme. Everything on record is exactly how he lives. Takeaway: when you tell the truth, you don't need rehearsals. 7. That's how I feel emotion over beats. Anger, pride, and humor in equal parts. Takeaway: feeling it is fine, letting it run you isn't. 8. I'm everything you want to be, the ultimate taunt. Showing your rivals the blueprint they can't copy. Takeaway: build a life so tailored they can't fit in it. Thinking Out Loud, 2017. 1. What's the deal? Opening with business questions. Dolph wants terms, numbers, percentages. Takeaway: ask the money questions first. 2. Pacific Ocean West Coast luxury trip over a laid-back beat. Takeaway: your grind should buy you new scenery. 3. Point across, direct, no filler, message delivered and stamped. Takeaway: be clear enough that no one can misquote you. 4. Drippy celebration track. Flexing the rewards without apology. Takeaway: celebrate yourself like you own the trophy. 5. Believe me, trust, and loyalty talk. Dolph shows gratitude to the real ones. Takeaway: reward loyalty as fast as you punish betrayal. 6. While you. Hear heartfelt, urging people to show love now, not after someone's gone. Takeaway: give flowers early. 7. All of mine possession with pride, not just material, but time and peace. Takeaway: guard your resources like assets. 8. Thinking out loud stream of consciousness. Dolph. Hustle thoughts mixed with personal reflections. Takeaway: sometimes the most relatable content is unpolished. 9. Eddie Kane movie reference, street storytelling, and style all in one. Takeaway: blend influences into something uniquely yours. 10. Money talks. The language. Dolph speaks best, clear, concise, and lucrative. Takeaway: make sure your money has a voice in your decisions. Role model 2018. 1. Black Queen, feat. Key Glock. Celebrating black women, especially mothers. Emotional center of the album. Takeaway: honor the foundation you stand on. 2. Play and Check lighthearted bag talk. Takeaway: make the work feel like play once you've earned it. 3. By mistake. Accidental riches. A humble brag about being so consistent, it looks effortless. Takeaway: practice until winning feels natural. 4. How you love it. Feat. Key Glock. Family chemistry. Both talk success with the comfort of people who've seen the lows. Takeaway: win with the people who were there before you started. 5. It's going down energy boost. Dolph at full throttle. Takeaway: some days require an all gas, no brakes approach. 6. In My System acknowledges vices without glamorizing. Takeaway: know your habits before they own you. 7. Break the bank. Feat. Offset. Big flex with an Atlanta assist. Takeaway: strategic collaborations extend your reach. 8. Role model title track. Redefining what a role model looks like when you come from the mud. Takeaway: be the example you didn't have. 9. Still smell like it. Even with success, he carries the scent of the grind. Takeaway: don't hide your journey, wear it. 10. Major, feat. Key Glock. Boss talk with the understudy right beside him. Takeaway: build your replacements while you're still in power. 11. Hustlin' and Pimpin' double life record. 2 skill sets, 1 mindset. Takeaway: adapt your skills to multiple lanes. 12. I Think I Can Fly. Feat. Snoop Dogg. Dreaming bigger than the block, with Snoop adding OG approval. Takeaway: aim for spaces you've never seen before. 13. Yeah, outro energy. Not slowing down, just switching lanes. Takeaway: end an era with momentum, not fatigue. The legacy phase. By the time we hit 2019, young Dolph had already done what most rappers dream of and what most execs told him was impossible. He stayed 100% independent, kept his masters, built a label from scratch, and turned it into a legitimate powerhouse in the South. This wasn't just I made it energy. This was I made it, I kept it, and I brought my people with me energy. The legacy phase is less about proving he can rap, that's already settled, and more about proving he can lead, mentor, and cement Paper Route Empire as a lasting brand. It's Dolph thinking generationally. It's him investing in Key Glock, putting the squad front and center, and still dropping albums that chart without a single major label dollar. We're talking Dum and Dummer 2019, the Batman and Robin era with Key Glock, Rich Slave 2020, Dolph's sharpest balance of social commentary and money talk, Paper Route Illuminati 2021, the label compilation and the last major project before his passing. By this point, Dolph wasn't just a Memphis Kingpin. He was a blueprint for how to own your music, your masters, your label, and your life on your own terms. This is where the music gets bigger, the message gets deeper, and the brand becomes immortal. Dum and Dummer 2019. 1. Ill opens like a championship parade. Both rappers come out swinging. Dolph's laid-back menace versus Glock's youthful energy. They're not proving they can rap, they're proving they can rap together. Takeaway: pick a partner who amplifies your strengths, not just mirrors them. 2. Baby Joker. Playful but dangerous. A flex track with just enough edge to remind you these aren't TikTok rappers. Takeaway: don't be afraid to mix humor with hunger. People remember personality. 3. One Hell of a Life. Luxury rap with context. It's the difference between someone renting a Lambo and someone who can buy 3 and still make payroll. Takeaway: the story behind the flex is more inspiring than the flex itself. 4. Water on water on water. Ice talk. Plain and simple. Glock handles the hook, Dolph smooths it out. They're letting the production breathe so the diamonds glitter. Takeaway: sometimes the beat is part of the brag. 5. Like Key Dolph showing respect to Glock while still reminding everyone who runs the label. It's playful mentorship in song form. Takeaway: real bosses promote their people publicly. 6. Cutthroat Committee tag team storytelling about moving strategically in a snake-filled industry. Takeaway: every empire needs a gatekeeping crew that actually keeps the gates. 7. Black Locks Dark, driving production with verses that feel like a car ride through the city at 2 a.m. Takeaway: match your tone to your setting. Let the music feel like the environment you're painting. 8. If You're a Vulture. The warning shot to anyone trying to eat without contributing. Dolph makes the street metaphor double as business advice. Takeaway: Keep leeches away from your table, in business and in life. 9. Back-to-back pure chemistry. You can tell they recorded this one in the same room, feeding off each other's lines. Takeaway. Energy is contagious. Get in the same space with your collaborators. 10. Dum and Dumber title track. The brand awareness play, leaning into the duo identity while flexing individuality. Takeaway. Sometimes branding is as simple as owning the nickname they give you. 11. To be honest. They drop the humor and get real about their journeys. Dolph's verse is especially grounded here, talking losses, lessons, and wins. Takeaway. Every brand needs transparency moments to stay relatable. 12. Back at it closing energy that doesn't feel like an ending, more like a setup for the next run. Takeaway. Always end a project like there's more coming. Rich Slave 2020. Before we even get to the music, Dolph pulled one of the wildest, smartest, most only Dolph moves for this drop. He announced a merch contest before the album released. Buy something from his store, get entered to win a freaking Lamborghini Aventador. No cap, man literally gave away a Lambo to a random fan. The whole play was genius. It boosted his pre-orders, turned his fan base into a marketing street team, and made headlines without a single traditional ad buy. He knew two things. 1. Fans will always spread the word when there's a shot at a Lambo. 2. It's cheaper than a major label ad campaign, and way more on brand. Now, the album that moved mountains? 1. Large amounts opens like the sound of that Lambo revving up. Direct flexing, dollar talk, and receipts. Takeaway. Back up your energy with proof, especially when you just gave away a supercar. 2. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Laid back, conversational game. Dolph raps like he's telling you how to win a contest while eating wings. Takeaway. Deliver value casually. It sticks longer. 3. Black Friday. Double meaning, retail and reality. He's tying money moves to the black experience in America. Takeaway. Pair the flex with the facts. 4. To be honest, transparent Dolph. No industry filters, just truths about trust, grind, and independence. Takeaway. Honesty travels faster than hype. 5. I sees vision board in audio form. He sees money the way an architect sees blueprints. Takeaway. Train your mind to recognize opportunity before it's obvious. 6. Corduroy house shoes. Skit pure personality. These little skits make him feel human, like your funny cousin who happens to own a Lambo. Takeaway. Personality builds brand loyalty as much as product. 7. What's Da Business Street MBA course? Contracts, partnerships, and patience, all over trap drums. Takeaway. Be fluent in both hustle and paperwork. 8. Death row life reflections and a touch of mortality. He's aware the grind comes with risks. Takeaway. Plan like you'll live forever, move like you might not. 9. Cray. High energy moment to break up the heaviness. Takeaway. Give your audience emotional pacing. 10. R&B. Feat. Megan Thee Stallion. Playful collab with Megan, mixing boss talk and charisma effortlessly. Takeaway. Align with artists who match your confidence. 11. Rich Slave, the heart of the album. He's unpacking how money changes your life, but doesn't always change how the world treats you. Takeaway. Real freedom is bigger than your bank account. 12. Until It's Over dedication anthem. Dolph saying he'll keep going until the last lap. Takeaway. Outwork everyone, every time. 13. Blue diamonds. Flex with a purpose. Quality over quantity in jewelry and in life. Takeaway. Great things take pressure and patience. 14. No sense. Feat. Key Glock. That paper route tag team. Friendly competition on wax. Takeaway. Keep sparring with people who sharpen you. 15. Ben's victory. Lap over a luxury car reference. Fitting for an album that literally gave one away. Takeaway. The toys are cool, but the independence is priceless. Dum and Dumber 2, 2021. Dolph and Key Glock back at it. The sequel energy is different here. They already know the formula works, so now it's about flexing harder, tightening the chemistry, and showing the paper route machine at full power. 1. Penguins opens icy. Literally. All ice talk, cold delivery, and that we know we're up confidence. Takeaway: when you have proof of concept, you don't need to over explain the win. 2. Aspen vacation luxury over a wintry beat. Dolph paints wealth as comfort, not just cost. Takeaway: true luxury is peace of mind. 3. Case closed. Dolph and Glock shutting down rumors, op talk, and anything questioning their position. Takeaway: let results be your rebuttal. 4. Sleep with the Roaches. Storytelling Dolph. From low beginnings to boss level, the title alone makes you respect the journey. Takeaway: remember your before so you don't get lost in the after. 5. A goat and a dolphin playful animal metaphors for goat status and Dolph branding. Glock sets the alley-oop, Dolph dunks it. Takeaway: make your branding as memorable as your bars. 6. Amen. Gratitude record disguised as a flex, thanking God for money, life, and surviving the grind. Takeaway: gratitude keeps you grounded even when you're up. 7. Buddy love fun, almost cinematic track with both rappers and character. Takeaway: switch personas without switching purpose. 8. Boys in the Hood, cinematic street anthem, a nod to the movie and the reality they came from. Takeaway: your roots are part of your value. 9. Move around dismissing distractions, whether in business or in life. Takeaway: protect your bandwidth. 10. Rain Rain. Melodic and reflective, a mood change that shows range. Takeaway: not every track has to be aggressive, balance sells too. 11. Dumbest and the Dumbest self-deprecating title, but self-aware flex. They're laughing at how underestimated they were. Takeaway: let them sleep, then wake them with results. 12. Hashtag punchline heavy fun record. Perfect for social clip virality. Takeaway: adapt your music to the way fans share content now. 13. Yee Yee energy track. Pure bounce. Takeaway: keep a few joints made for live shows. 14. No way both rappers stand firm on their code. What they will and won't do for a check. Takeaway: your no is as powerful as your yes. 15. Sleepwalking. The closer, calm, confident like success has become second nature. Takeaway: mastery makes hard work look effortless. Paper Route Illuminati, 2021. This wasn't just another Dolph album. It was a Paper Route Empire family album. Dolph had shifted from just being the star to being the architect, putting Key Glock, Big Moochie Grape, Snoop bands, and the rest of PRE on Front Street. It dropped August 6, 2021. Just over 3 months later, on November 17th, Dolph was murdered in his hometown of Memphis while supporting a local black-owned business. In hindsight, Paper Route Illuminati feels like both a victory lap and a passing of the torch. 1. Talk My Stack. Young Dolph sets the tone. Dolph flexing his independence, reminding you he's still the boss in the booth and in the boardroom. Takeaway: lead from the front before you lead from the back. 2. Paper Route. PRE. Squad anthem. Every member gets shine, showing the depth of the label. Takeaway: a brand is bigger than the founder when it's built right. 3. Coordinate. Young Dolph and Snoop bands. Logistics rap. Lining up plays, stacking the wins. Takeaway: great execution looks like luck from the outside. 4. Case closed. Key Glock and Snoop bands. Not to be confused with the Dum and Dummer 2 track. Here, it's about proving PRE can handle business without outside help. Takeaway: self-sufficiency silences critics. 5. Nothing to Me. Young Dolph and Snoop bands. Dolph talks big numbers casually, showing how his nothing is another man's everything. Takeaway: normalize your wins so you keep aiming higher. 6. Blue Boys. PRE. Pure flex. Blue faces. Blue jewelry. Blueprints for success. Takeaway: color your brand so it's instantly recognizable. 7. No fakes. Big Moochie Grape. Label loyalty statement. Keep the circle clean. Takeaway: one fake can ruin the whole batch. 8. True colors. Young Dolph and Key Glock. Playful but pointed, about how people reveal themselves when the money shows up. Takeaway: watch the patterns, not the promises. 9. Paper Route Illuminati. Young Dolph. Title track. Heavy symbolism. Dolph's version of secret society isn't about control. It's about a brotherhood of hustlers who all own their own moves. Takeaway: your inner circle should actually be tight. 10. Nothing is perfect. PRE. Honesty record. Even with wins, there's loss, pain, and struggle behind the scenes. Takeaway. Success isn't the absence of problems, it's handling them without folding. 11. Mr. Glock 2, Key Glock. Solo flex from Glock, showing he's ready for the spotlight without Dolph. Takeaway. Train your successors like you train yourself. 12. By the Roof. Young Dolph. Penthouse vision. Dolph talks elevation literally and figuratively. Takeaway. Raise your perspective with your position. 13. Talking to my scale. Young Dolph. Classic Dolph. Street hustle parallels to running a legit empire. Takeaway. The principles don't change, only the product does. 14. What you want to do. PRE. Posse cut. A friendly competition between label mates. Takeaway. Keep iron sharpening iron in your camp. 15. Beat It. Young Dolph and Key Glock. Fun record to break the tension. Takeaway. Light moments keep heavy brands alive. 16. Major. Young Dolph. Reprisal of one of Dolph's most motivational tracks. Takeaway. Your big message deserves more than one run. The crazy part is, Paper Route Illuminati was clearly Dolph setting up the label to run without him. In retrospect, it's eerie how complete the PRE ecosystem already was by the time he passed. After this album, the mission became about preserving the brand and the message. That's where the posthumous Paper Route Frank comes in. Paper Route Frank, 2022. Track by track, released December 16th, 2022. A little over a year after Dolph's murder. Paper Route Frank is his first official posthumous album. This one hit heavy because it was the most pure Dolph project since Rich Slave. No label showcase, no co-star, just him. The name Frank comes from his government name, Adolph Thornton Jr., but also plays on the idea of being frank. Direct, truthful, no filter. Listening to it feels like he knew he was solidifying his legacy one last time. 1. Love for the Streets intro with that Dolph calm. Talking his code, his morals, and his gratitude for where he came from. Takeaway. Never disrespect the foundation you built on. 2. Blindfold metaphor for focus. Dolph saying he can't be distracted by what he can't see. Only the target matters. Takeaway. Eliminate anything that doesn't serve your goal. 3. Whoa Bouncy. Fun record that feels like it could have dropped in any Dolph era. Takeaway. Keep your signature sound alive, even when you evolve. 4. Roster roll call of the Paper Route family and extended circle. Takeaway. Your network is your net worth. 5. Old ways reflection and growth. He's proud he left certain habits behind but keeps the wisdom they taught him. Takeaway. Upgrade without losing your lessons. 6. Infatuated with drugs. One of the more personal records. Dolph gets real about vices in the street world and how they affect people around him. Takeaway. Address the dark sides of success too. 7. Beep, beep, playful flex. Almost cartoonish in tone, but still all boss talk. Takeaway. Don't take yourself too seriously. The work's serious enough. 8. Getaway therapeutic track. Feels like Dolph wanted to take the top down and just drive away from the chaos. Takeaway. Know when to unplug before burnout plugs you out. 9. Hall of Fame. He's speaking like he already knows he's certified in Memphis rap history and beyond. Takeaway. Own your greatness while you can still smell the flowers. 10. That's how instructional flex. Breaking down how he moves, why he wins, and how the next person could too if they listened. Takeaway. Give the game away. The right people will still pay for the details. 11. One-Man Army Pure Independence Anthem. Reminds everyone he made it without the machine. Takeaway. If you can win alone, you can't be forced to lose. 12. Love for Me Heartfelt Moment. Dolph acknowledges the support he's gotten, especially from day one fans. Takeaway. Pour back into the people who pour into you. 13. Barely closing track that feels almost unfinished, like he left space for us to keep the conversation going. Takeaway. A true legacy leaves work for the next generation to complete. And that's it. Every Dolph project, from the grind phase street tapes to the legacy phase and final posthumous release. What's crazy is, listening in order, you can hear him manifest the empire he built, and then prepare it to survive without him. From the trunk CDs of Paper Route Campaign to the global streams of Paper Route Frank, young Dolph built an empire brick by brick, and he did it his way. No label contracts, no compromise, just hustle, ownership, and a blueprint for anybody brave enough to bet on themselves. Dolph's story isn't just about rap, it's about legacy. It's about taking care of your people, keeping your masters, and making sure the name you build outlives you. So, what's your favorite Dolph project? Was it the hungry grind of King of Memphis, the petty genius of Bulletproof, or the generational game plan of Paper Route Illuminati? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you rock with deep dives like this, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Fake Famous breaks down hip hop legacies every Saturday. Paper Route forever. Long live Dolph.